Alright, so welcome back to Talk Forest TV. It is the reverse fixture of the game that saw the end of Chris Hughton. Today I'm joined by Dan. Hello, Dan.
Good evening.
So, do you expect Forest to go and get the revenge at the Riverside?
I can see us doing something. I mean, with talks of that, other injuries, and the possible COVID outbreak in the squad from what they were saying on the tweet earlier. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what will happen from the. I mean, I can see post with the squad that they could go in there and actually get something out of it. Didn't necessarily doubt about that. We are so much attacking team than we was back then when we did play Middlesbrough.
So, obviously, with all things going on, do you expect there to be a lot of changes for the Middlesbrough game?
The ones I can see is the fullbacks position more because obviously Spencer's illegible. Obviously, Jordy Tutu is now out for a couple of months with his injury. So the fullbacks will be the biggest question mark on who will play there. Will we play Colbert at left back, or will we play Van at left back, or even see Danny from the under-23s come up and actually make his debut, which would be a bit unfair for youngsters to be thrown straight in full debut in the against Middlesbrough. I mean, could we see Dagger play at right back, or even play him back? I mean, I think someone's saying to me that Dagger is with the Tunisia squad, so, or he is in somewhere sorting out his deal, so it could potentially be Finn back that could be playing anyway.
Do you think that playing one of the youngsters at one side could actually be a bit of a benefit now under Steve Cooper, with us playing that attacking kind of football and not having the pressure of constantly having them, the away team or the home team in this case, attacking us so much?
Uh, it depends how you look at it. We all know Stevie Cooper with thinking about working with youngsters, and I think it will set us up tactically right. So I think that if we do play one of the youngsters, I do feel like that we will be a lot more benefit from it from when we did play the youngsters in the cup start of the season. And I think especially with having if we do play at the back three, I think that the benefit of that is either side if we do play either one or two, that we got McKenna one side, we got Ward the other side, so they will support them to anyway. If we do play with two, I mean, if we play even if we play one and play Colbert left back, I mean, Finn back will have Joe Wall anyway. So and he knows how it is to come to the Forest Academy to the first team.
So, say if we moved Cole back to left wing back, let's say, and Cooper continues with dropping Yates as a third centre back, then that's two midfielders that have then got to come in to the midfield. So if they're going to go to a back three, could you see them adding Figarito in just for the fact of keeping one of the midfielders in the centre?
Yeah, I can't say he's playing Figure instead of Yates. I'm not saying that Yates ain't done a bad job. He has done one job in there. I just think that Fig will offer that bit more defensive solidarity with us being away from home and how they will do play. It will offer us that bit more of a defensive security. Whereas, not saying that Yates can't do the job there, but Yates, it will allow Yates to play in that centre midfield and actually enable us to actually have a bit more of that solidarity.
And with two spaces now in the matchday squad coming open to new players coming in, because obviously they're going to drop out of the 18, could you see Fornal getting on the bench?
I think I can see him bringing in Forno more. I think he'll probably It depends how you look at it, I think, because especially with the fullbacks becoming Finney and Martin not coming in there, that's three players, well, two starters in it near enough, and the bench player coming Finney. So technically, you could really see either Finback or Daddy come in. You could see Fauna coming. If you're doing starting, you could see him being a bench player. But obviously, you've got Odger, who can come on to the bench. Obviously, Matthews will be there. So I think we've still had that bit of a squad that we can choose from. I mean, it'd be nice to see a couple of the youngsters start for to get into the squad as well. So I think it depends how Cooper wants to go about it with that squad. I mean, what do you want to do with more experience with like Cafu and Dado and that, or would he actually stick with youth like Bat, Fauna, Donnelly, even if he just took one of the strikers, or even the winger like Larson or Conte, or even Swan or Taylor. I mean, just to give that bit more firepower. I'm not saying that they'll score goals, but just to add to that attacking argument.
Well, you're going to get, I think, two players in the actual first team coming in because you've got to replace Osei Tutu and Spence. So two of your slots would either go into the 11, and then you've got one for the bench. But technically, if you use a player off your bench in the 11, then it frees up space on the bench. So, you know, you could get a couple of the kids in there somewhere. But anyway, what's your score prediction?
I think it could be. I think it'd be. I'd be happy with a point. I feel optimistic that we'll get something out of it, to be fair, especially if the defensive classes. I think a point won't be a bad point because I think going to Middlesbrough and getting a point with what we got, I think we getting something will be good. I mean, if I think that we will win, I think we could win 2-1 without shadow of that. But I think a point will be a really, really good point against with the circumstances that we do have.
All right. Well, thank you, Dan.
It's okay. Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.